And the criticism that people have now, they're saying that, well, Murad listed these altcoins or meme coins, and then they've just been going down for the last few months. But then you still talk about the same coins every day.
Yeah.
Why don't you talk about Mudang? Why don't you talk about Peanut? Why don't you talk about all the other new memes that are coming out left and right every day, and they seem to be performing really well?
So here's the thing.
Right.
You need to understand the following. The meme coin industry is being bifurcated into two separate sub-industries.
Right.
On one hand, you have gambling, which just you alluded to. Every morning you wake up, you look for some new opportunity.
Yeah.
How do I turn 1 soul into 100 soul? How do I make money on pump fun?
Yeah.
You know, these fast-paced hyper gambling. And on the other hand, you have more hardcore community building, more long-term, bigger targets, trying to find and build the next Doge, right? Now, I'm interested in the second part. I'm interested in hardcore community building. I'm interested in buy and hold. You know, 99% of meme coin participants, they trade meme coins actively. And this is why they don't catch these 1000Xs, because their attention is somewhere else. This is the problem with being a rotator. You hold something else happens, you rotate to the other thing. When you rotate to the other thing, the first thing's pumping. Yeah. Now you jump to that thing, now this thing is pumping. And ultimately you don't catch any pump.
At the end, you had maybe 10 soul, now you have 0.8.
Exactly.
Yeah. But you get right at some point.
Exactly. So this is why I prefer to ride both through the ups and downs, because ultimately at the end of the cycle, I'm going to capture those 500Xs.
Yes. You know. So another question is that, are you the cabal? Because people feel like, you know, on the coins that you are holding, maybe you're the cabal. Are you the founder of SPX?
No, I joined SPX. I bought SPX when it was already 13 months old.
Wow.
Yeah. So I'm like, it was already out for a year, and then I just bought at market.
What did you see?
So here's
the website.
So here's what people don't understand. All my alpha that I ever found was simply on Twitter, and it was actually in my replies.
Wow.
So this is why this is the alpha. This is why I tweeted a lot. Like I tweeted like 15 times a day in the summer, because I wanted to look at the reaction of people. You know, I didn't have quite as many followers as I do right now, but I already was growing like slightly. You know, and every time I tweeted, a different collection of people and communities showed up, right? Yeah. And I could sense that some people were rating really hard, you know? And then that was like an introduction for me to go and to study these communities more, you know? And a lot of the coins on my list were coins that were rating really hard, just generally posting on Twitter really hard, that were kind of like all over the place.